Hello, Brenda, my dear. Rhonda Constant, your favorite hometown medium, physical energy healer, oracle card advisor, paranormal investigator, sending you lots and lots of love. Lots of love. And I don't have to explain to you how this works, but don't forget it's not an exact science. So we're going to talk to your mom, Anna, today. And she can, as she comes bouncing in, she shoves a plate of chocolate chip cookies up under my nose. So they smell delicious. So know that when you get that smell of chocolate chip cookies, that's her. She's making a big point of it. She says, tell her my mind's not all screwed up like it was. I'm clear. I'm happy. I'm healthy. I'm generous. And then she goes, and she just goes like this. Like she's showing how she can bounce around, how lively she is. Caramel, caramel candy. She's mentioning caramel candy. Okay, she sticks her butt out to the side. Well, her hip, I should say, instead of her butt. Sticks her hip out to the side, and she said she's joined at the hip with someone up there. And the lady is fairly slim, tall, with dark hair. She's making a point of showing me her nose is a little pointy. She's not saying exactly who it is. She's got darker clothes on like I do. I don't know if that makes any difference. They're joined at the hip, so they're together a lot. Now, okay. Now she's not really this sad because we just don't have all those different emotions up there. We do, we don't. I don't know how to. I honestly don't know how to explain it. But she's like going like overwhelmingly bawling. But it's her way of showing her deep sadness for you at this time. She's showing how deeply that she is sad about things that are going on. Um, she's got him with her, or at least they've met up. They've been together. He's standing in the background because this is not his time to step forward. So he's met up with them, and of course I'm talking about Brandon. Okay, she mentions hairspray. And she's not saying why she's mentioning hairspray, so I don't know if you're going to smell it, if it's going to move. Um, she's not saying why she's mentioning the hairspray. But after she mentioned that, now she says, "I got all pretty for you. I got all pretty Get all pretty for you. I love you. My baby. Oh, she started to say something, then she quit. Now she's coughing. She's coughing, almost uncontrollably coughing. So I don't know if she had a problem with coughing towards the end, but it's like a horrible, horrible cough. She's She says there was a lot of things in her body going wrong towards the end. Things she had no way of controlling. She says there's a female that she stops to check in on besides you guys. See, I can't really see her. She looks similar to her, though. She looks similar to the picture that you sent of your mom. I'm not getting a real good feel for her. So I not a bad feeling, but I'm not getting a real good um so there I can't even tell what age. Mm, darn it. You have to pull it closer. I can't tell. But anyway, there's another female, at least as old as you, but looks more like older. But don't hold me to that, darn it. She's not showing me clear enough. Now she's showing me herself knitting. She wants to apologize because she says she knows it was tough on you. It was very tough on you. Not the current situation, but her situation. Her situation was very tough on you. It was something she came down here to experience, and that's a whole long story about what we come here to experience, what we come here to learn. And she's talking about SpaghettiOs, so I don't know if you guys just recently had SpaghettiOs with the kids or something. She's talking about SpaghettiOs, or if that's something she fixed for you all the time when you were young. She's showing an older man, but I believe the man is here. He has a young child on his lap. The young child is looking at a book. They're reading together, and there's a globe, like the old globe, not our newspaper, in the background. So hopefully you'll understand, because of the globe, who this is and where it is. There's always a reason for what they show. And she wants to give them all kisses. And she wants to say, I'm sorry. So she drew my attention out the door, and I think it's just a sparrow. There's a little bird sitting there, and he's all fluffed out. I mean, his feathers are like, it's like he's all down. You know, he's, oh, now he's not. But he was totally fluffed out. So know when you see a bird sitting somewhere like that, that's another sign from her. It's, let's see, now he looks all slick and everything, but he was totally poofed out and just sitting there. She's, she says she comes to visit, but she kind of stays back out of the way. It's like she feels like she shouldn't interfere. She says she was very frustrated in the end and she felt like banging her head on the wall, banging her head on the wall because she couldn't, everything was getting frustrating and confusing. And and she just wanted to bang her head on the wall and hopefully like like if something's not working, you know how you smack it a couple times and hope that rattles something back into shape in there. It's kind of the way she felt like she should do it that way. She says that as soon as Brandon left, that he saw her and he had a big smile on his face. He knew who she was. She was there, but she was kind of in the background behind some others. There's usually quite a few there when we leave. They're not all up front and forward, but there's quite a few there. And they'll show me that sometimes. They'll show me all these silhouettes back there because I don't need to know who they all are. But there's always a group that receives them. Now she's talking about cherries, and she actually shows me a bunch of, a bundle of, a thing of cherries, a bunch of cherries. Dang it. I don't know what the reference is to that. It's her show. Talking about a motorcycle. She watched that happen. So somebody at some point, it looks more like a dirt bike. Somebody crashed their dirt bike and she was there and watched that happen. She actually made sure that it wasn't worse. It could have been worse. She made sure that it wasn't worse. I'm not sure which one of you had that. Look, it's a male. So where she kind of hangs back more than some do, but she still is there when needed. Now she's holding a baby. Now when babies leave, usually our loved ones have their soul, their spirit. They help take care of them up there. They also hold them before they get here. And this one, she's holding it and then she's presenting it to you. So somebody's going to have a baby. She has this soul with her. I don't think she means that she held one. She could mean, I hate to be wishy-washy. No, I don't like that. Could be that she held, I hear it's a boy, held it before it got here, but I feels more like she's still got it and she's going to be handing it to you or to somebody really close around you. I don't mean you personally. I don't think you're going to have one. But know that she's watching out for the soul before it gets here. No, it will not have her same problems, she said. my present to you. I love you. I love you more than I could express. It was tough. It was a tough time. And she's talking about before she left. Please forgive me. Things were a little rough. I ask that you all think of me with love, even though it's hard sometimes. Think of me with love. And that she's going to leave. So you may not, other than the cookies, I'm not sure about the hairspray, but I don't think she's going to like leave as many signs as some of the other ones do. So anyway, see you later. Thank you for allowing me to be her voice. Rhonda Constant, your favorite hometown medium. See you later.